tuning in to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. We have a great show for you tonight. We're gonna just be having a conversation about the entanglement, Will Smith versus Tasha K, and Willow's letter to Tupac. And also we have to bring up the August Alsina, right? Of course, if we're gonna be talking about the entanglement, right? So first and foremost, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So as we all know, Tasha K has come out and, pretty much just let the business be known about Will Smith and his latest, his um previous assistant or whatever. And my thing is, I don't care what a person does, how they do their thing. If they're not hurting anybody, like let them do their big one, right? Well, apparently, it appears that his ex-assistant is a bit upset. And honey, it's given, did you want a piece? Did you want a piece of him? And this is my thing, like the Smiths, I'm just a little curious as to why there was no NDA involved. I mean, when you're a big couple like that and you have a lot going on and you get busy. And the reason why I say an NDA, because Candy from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she's made it very clear that she makes the girls, or the people sign NDAs or whatever, right? But at the end of the day, Will is a very handsome man. And when you talk about Dwayne Martin, and girl, that Bilal said that this man was over, he was bent over the couch, honey. They say that he was bent over the couch. I said, oh, girl, I'm not even going to lie to you. Girl, I would have been like, tag me in, Like, why did that man have to do that to that man? Why did you have to go out there and tell his business? Why did you keep it a secret? Why now? Oh, excuse me. Why now? Why now? And when we talk about entanglements, this is a married couple. Let's get that straight. This is a married couple and they are one, right? But when you talk about the separation, them being separated since 2016, okay, well, when paparazzi gets a photo and we start talking about it and the tabloids get it and the stories start running, why do they patch things up? Oh, everything is good, but then Jada has this book coming out. But a lot of people were saying, well, she knew or they knew that Bilal was going to put out a book. And so, they have millions. So they could have that done like pronto, right? I don't believe that Bilal has the budget that Will and Jada has, and that's very clear. However, I would like to know what happened with August Alsina in the house. And what was that really the son's what is that son's name? I can't remember the son's name. Uh oh, I can't remember his name. But he was friends with August Alsina, right? And to have your mother like eventually be intimate with one of your friends, I know he had to have felt a certain type of way. I know he had to have felt a certain type of way. But that whole entanglement situation, and then you got the Oscar slap. I really feel like the Smiths are really playing in the people's face. And I don't think it's fair because then you get our emotions in it and we have an opinion, right? Well, they're saying that Tasha K is supposed to be getting sued by Will Smith. You know, I don't I don't know how to feel about that. Girlfriend just got out of a lawsuit with Cardi B. So I'm not really sure about it. But I do want to talk about Willow Smith in that letter that she had wrote to Tupac that tells me a lot about the Smiths, that there are things going on in that house. And Bilal also mentioned that they put people in rehab allegedly, and that, if you want to, make it big or whatever, you got to do it. But I said the only way that we can just really prove that is going to be, it's going to actually kind of be hard, because whenever you go to like a medical facility or a rehab like that, they usually give you like a confidentiality report or whatever. So as far as like people talking about what happened there, I don't think that they'll be able to talk about it. But if he knows the people that were pushed allegedly to go to rehab, I'd like to hear from them. I'd like to hear from them. But then when we think about it, why are we acting all shocked? I mean, Black China's ex Tyga got with Kylie Jenner, and she wasn't even above age. So in California, there are different things um, that go on that are considered normal. And it's not right, but when you have people consenting to these things, and really, what can you say? And like I said, whether if Will was getting pounded from Dwayne, was it consensual? We never heard Will come out and say, "Oh, I got violated, and I feel a certain type of way." No, that was something that he did, and if he did it, I mean, I think that everybody should be able to explore their sexuality, kind of figure out what's for them, because we have a lot of people that are in relationships and they are not happy. They're in those relationships because I have to live up to my family expectations, or my mother, or my family, or my daddy, they don't go for that. None of that is going to come out. So then that's where you get the DL lifestyle from. And you can blame that on the Black community. Clap it up for them. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, because you can't be yourself. If you do, you're going to get called out your name. Family, they get upset with you. They call you derogatory names. So, in the Black household, is really not really acceptable. In the white community, child, they love Bob and Sarah. Sarah could be a full on lesbian, but they are going to love her. And try to talk some about Sarah in public when her family's around, and see how that goes. There's not enough protection in our community. Let's just be honest there. There's not enough protection. And it's always a laughing matter. Oh, everything is always funny. You know, but my thing is, we wouldn't have downloads if they had a safe place to go, you know? And if more women were accepting. A lot of Black women get mad because Black men go to white women. Well, sometimes our sisters can have a little attitude, okay? They can have a little attitude. They can be a little bit too masculine at times. Let's be honest and let's be fair there. Look at it. We got Krishan Rock. We got Sexy Red. They are so masculine. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Just masculine, just a woman out here just ready to be masculine like a man. That's why y'all men can't be men, because y'all are taking those positions. Y'all are taking those positions. Y'all act like y'all over there pushing that testosterone. You hear what I'm saying? Let these men be men. Hmm. Yeah. And let women be women. Because like I said, whether we agree or not about the entanglement or not, that married couple, August had come out and said he asked for Will's permission. Did y'all catch that? August Alsina admits uh, Will Smith gave him permission. That's what he said. Now get into this.
We have an episode on what is love. Absolutely. And one thing that people ask, like, who is August linked to romantically? Because you're never very open about that. Like, we've seen you, out on dates, and we've assumed certain things. And I remember you put out the song Nunya, and a lot of people were saying, okay, August is dating Jada Pinkett Smith, and that was something that was circulating.
Girl, get into that. So we got to get into these headlines with the Smiths and all that. I love them to death, but we have to address. We definitely have to address. Okay, now let's get into it. What you say, Angela?
As a rumor, and that kind of solidified into people. So, right. What was the real situation with Jada Pinkett Smith? Because I don't know if you were pursuing her or you guys had just a close family type of relationship, and I would love for you to be able to shed that. Here's what I'll say. People can have whatever ideas that they like, but what I'm not okay with is my character, being in question. When certain things are questionable that I know is not me, or that I know that I haven't done, contrary to what some people may believe, I'm not a troublemaker, you know?
I believe you, August. I don't think that you went over there to start trouble. I think that you were a young, vulnerable man and you got with a more mature woman. And sometimes, it happens that way. I know my brother, he likes, older women. And there's nothing wrong with what you like. I think as long as it's consensual, as long as it's fair, as long as you're not interrupting nobody's marriage, you know what I'm saying? Because things can go deep, you know things can go really deep, but do feel like he was in love with Jada. Now, that's one thing I do know because, like the Bilal said, Jada likes a baby leg, and August Alsina. I don't know if y'all better Google him up, baby. He's nothing to play with. Get into that.
I don't like drama. Drama actually makes me nauseous. You know what I'm saying? And I also don't think that it's ever important for people to know what I do, who I sleep with, who I date, right? But in this instance, it's very different because, as I said, there's so many people that are side-eyeing me, looking at me questionable about it. I mean, I've lost money, friendships, relationships behind it. And I think it's because people don't necessarily know the truth, but I've never done anything wrong. I love those people, literally, like my family. I don't have a...
So this is my thing. I just kind of feel like the way Jada threw August out there and well, I gotta say both of them because they're a couple. They're a married couple. They both kind of just threw that man out there. Yeah, y'all, you let him get down with your wife, but you have to understand this. Anytime that you lay down with somebody, they're going to develop a feeling for you and you're going to develop a feeling for them. Some people can just go and do it and just not have no feelings, but not everybody's that strong. And when you're talking about, being intimate for over a period of time, I mean, we don't know if they were eventually he was living in the home, staying there, was she staying at his place? We don't know what type of arrangements. The only thing that we know is that they were together. They were together. Let's get into it.
Bad thing to say about them. They are beautiful people. When something starts affecting my life, and not only affecting my life, but affecting my wellness, my well-being, and also starts...
Well, see, he probably didn't want to go back and forth with Will. I want her today. Will says no. Well, we got an appearance to make, and I'm thinking this in my head, right? Will say no. We have some appearances. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to go home tonight. You got to pack it up, bro. Let's get into it.
Block my heart. My heart space is blocked. I don't really have a choice but to express my truth. I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership that they've spoken on.
Listen, from marriage to life partnership. So while he was out there getting all that heat, they were separated since 2016, allegedly. And everybody was coming off in August like, oh, you home record, you going up in there and messing with that man's husband, that man's wife, that man's husband. Because it seemed like Jada wore the pants around the house. And there's nothing wrong with wearing the pants around the house, but ladies, we got to let our man be men, okay? You know? And if you're down with it, be down with it, but keep it real. Don't be uh but I guess that's what the industry is all about. Playing those people heartstrings. Let's go.
Several times, and it, not involving romanticism. Mm-hmm. He gave me his blessing, and I totally gave.
Woo! He gave him his blessing. Not to walk her down the aisle, but he gave August his blessing. August said he gave me his blessing. Do y'all know what a blessing is from a husband to another man? He gave this man permissions to go ahead and do what you got to do. It's okay with me. That's what permissions is, right?
Myself to that relationship for years of my life, and I truly and really, really deeply loved and have a ton of love for her. I devote.
Listen here. You can't teach your old dog new tricks. Well, in this case, Jada was the old dog. You couldn't teach her new tricks, but she got all the tricks up in her head in her little black book. And she could really, yes, baby leg, AKA baby leg. Yes. The baby leg, honey, is nothing like, I'm going to tell y'all like this. When you get a good piece, and ladies, y'all know me. Let me know if y'all can feel me on this. When you get you a good piece, girl, that good piece of, oh, girl, you feel better about yourself. You got a new confidence. That little attitude that you had, girl, you got knocked right on off. Okay? You come out smiling. Baby, you want something to eat? Baby, you want something to eat? Y'all know how it is when you just had a good whoopee session. Get into it.
Myself to it. I gave my full self to it. So much so to the point that I can die right now and be okay with knowing that I truly gave myself to somebody. Right, you did the right thing. And I really loved a person. I experienced that. I know what that feels like. And some people
see, and this is the thing. I don't like she played with his head. I feel like Jada is sitting out here trying to play with our heads. We not August Alsina. You know what I'm saying? We not August Alsina. Why you sitting up here trying to play with our heads? You just sat there and got real close and involved with that man, got his emotions going. You got that baby leg up in you. You didn't want to let it go. Will said, no, babe. Time up. You got to rotate him out, girl. You got to rotate him out, cause girl, y'all, he gonna mess up the groove. Like he falling in love and all that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. He already got into that altercation with Chris Rock. No, ma'am. Years and years and years of that have been brewing up. So just only imagine. Get into it.
Never get that in this lifetime. So I know that I'm completely blessed. And this conversation is difficult because there's so much that it would be hard for people to understand. But once it starts to affect me in my livelihood, I have to speak up about my truth and stand up.
And that's his truth. And that's what Bilal is doing. He's coming up and he's giving his truth. And I think that, I think the world's perception would probably be on point, speaking from the public, this couple is, they appear to be swingers allegedly, swinging around. And it's very clear for anybody to try to argue against that because it's all going to fall back to August Alsina. I believe that ex-assistant, he lined this up really nice because it's all going to fall back to August Alsina. August Alsina said that he allegedly went to rehab. Y'all following me? Okay, let's get into it.
My 10 with anything that may come along with it. Is it disappointing that she never adjusted to you? Because, like you said, you lost out on opportunities. Yeah. And if there's I really can't even I never even can get into the thought of that because I'm only responsible for myself, right? I'm only responsible for, what I do when I'm repressing and suppressing things.
No, 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 no. Listen, I get what you're saying, August, but my thing is, if you're dealing with Jada Pickett Smith, no, sis, I don't care how famous you are. You gotta hold some accountability. Don't just have me out here sitting to dry, you know? But little do we know, he was probably still getting a little pay on the side. If you are doing interviews, here's some change. You better only say like good things about us. This what's going on in my head. The voices in my head were telling me that. Okay, we don't know this to be accurate, but I'm just saying, you have a young man that's really into this woman. Okay, get into this, y'all.
This motherfucker. You have an episode on what is love. Absolutely. And one thing that people ask, like, who is August linked to romantically? Because you're never very open about that. Like, we've seen you, out on dates, and we've assumed certain things. Mm-hmm. And I remember you put out the song Nunya, and a lot of people were saying, okay, August is dating Jada Pinkett Smith, and that was something that was circulating as a rumor, and that kind of solidified it to people. So, what was the real situation with Jada Pinkett Smith? Because I don't know if you were pursuing her or you guys had just a close family type of relationship, and I would love for you to be able to shed that. Here's what I'll say. People can have whatever ideas that they like, but what I'm not okay with is my character, being in question. Mm-hmm. When certain things are questionable that I know is not me, or that I know that I haven't done, contrary to what some people may believe, I'm not a troublemaker. I don't like drama. Drama actually makes me nauseous. You know what I'm saying? And I also don't think that it's ever important for people to know what I do, who I sleep with, who I date, right? But in this instance, it's very different because, as I said, there's so many people that are side-eyeing me, looking at me questionable about it. I mean, I've lost money, friendships, relationships behind it. And I think it's because people don't necessarily know the truth. But I've never done anything wrong. I love those people, literally.
So this is my thing. Why should this young man have to go through life losing people, losing relationships, looking untrustworthy? Husbands are grabbing their wives' hands a little too tight at these events whenever he's there. Giving him the side eye, the little whispers, the stare downs. Let's talk about it. And this man, he's raising his nieces. His sister passed. Why would you want all that on that brother like that? Like, why would you want all that on that man?
My family, I don't have a bad thing to say about them. They are beautiful people. When something starts affecting my life, and not only affecting my life, but affecting my wellness, my well-being, and also starts to block my heart space is blocked. I don't really have a choice but to express my truth. I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership that they've spoken on several times, and it, not involving romanticism. Mm-hmm. He gave me his blessing, and I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, and I truly and really, really deeply loved and have a ton of love for her. I devoted myself to it. I gave my full self to it. So much so to the point that I can die right now and be okay with knowing that I truly gave myself to somebody. Right, you did the right thing. And I really loved a person. I experienced that. I know what that feels like. And some people never get that in this lifetime. So I know that I'm completely blessed. And this conversation is difficult because there's so much that it would be hard for people to understand. But once it starts to affect me in my livelihood, I have to speak up about my truth and stand on my 10 with anything that may come along with it. Is it disappointing that she never addressed it to you? Because, like you said, you lost out on opportunities. Yeah. And if there's I really can't even, I never even can get into the thought of that because I'm only responsible for myself, right? I'm only responsible for, what I do when I'm repressing and suppressing things, and it starts to affect me, I have to address it. I just always stay silent because I never want to be the person to cause confusion because I love these people. Right. I really genuinely do. And I have literally never been in love in that kind of a way. So much so that being intertwined in that way, walking away from it, butchered me. Like I'm shaking right now because right. it it almost it almost killed me. And not almost, it did. It pushed me into being another person, my newer self. It broke me down. It was a part of me being paralyzed, trying to pull myself apart from it. It probably will be the hardest thing that I've ever experienced in this lifetime. And, it's difficult because I never want to be the person to cause any confusion or step on toes, right?
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. She sat up there and she left that man out, and, you know, it's demonic to me. That makes me feel a certain type of way, and my heart hurts for Will because she sat up there and she said it was an entanglement. Like, girl, let's talk about, this is my son's friend. Like, let's start there. Like, how did they skip over that part? How did they skip over that part? Yeah, it stops here, of course. Of course, it stops here. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a lot. I pray that everybody just gets the help that they need. Everybody can live in their truth without judgment. Hmm. Hmm. There's a lot of judgment going on. But who am I I'm not here to judge anyone. Like I said, I wanted all parties to live their best lives and come out strong. Whether Jada and Will are actually going to keep it going. And I think that it's going to come to a close now that, they've let everybody know that they've been separated. So now it should be an easy transition. But, it's like with divorces, they get very, very, very nasty. I wonder if they're going to, have this like really close call. Are they going to have the documents sealed? I mean, they are the Smiths. I mean, these aren't people that have like 500, $600. They got millions. You know what I mean? They have millions. Well, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. My heart really aches for those children. You know, when I get to thinking about the children, I think about that letter that Willow had wrote to Tupac. Now, if that wasn't something to get things on track or pull it together, I mean, that would have been it for me right there. You know, that whole situation. Oh yeah.
As promised, Jada Pinkett Smith brought herself to the red reluctant. We all circumstances. Myself. Yes, exactly. Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably. Yeah. And I think he also wanted to make it.
We were separated amicably. But ma'am, y'all were separated for years. And allegedly they're saying that they've been separated since 2016. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this was like, she was moving tacky. August was like, you know what? Either this or that, or I'm going to go talk. and he wanted her. If you heard August, he sounded very passionate. He seemed like she calmed him. She made it allegedly false promises, and he was just left out there to dry. You've got an old dog training the pup. Get into it.
That he's not a homewrecker. Now, if you're like us,
Girl, he's not a home wrecker. It was you making it seem like that man came over and wrecked your home. When you and your he said that your husband had given him permission. Why didn't y'all have him there? Why didn't y'all have him there? You didn't have a problem with having him. Have him at the table. That would have really drew in the ratings. That would have really given you the attention that you desire, Jada, because we know it's you. Allegedly. hmm She loves the attention. She wants another baby leg, wants a baby leg to recognize her. hmm Oh, um, I didn't mention, but we do have this photo that's on the screen. We actually have that on a mug. The mug says "It stops here." If you want to get your "It stops here" mug with this photo, definitely head on over to the community wall, and baby, we can definitely get you right. We actually have it on a mug. So if you want this photo that you see right here on a mug, get into it. Okay. You can definitely get one. You can definitely get one. But once again,
I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership that they've spoken on several times, and it, not involving romanticism. He gave me his blessing, and I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, and I truly and really, really.
yes, honey. And he said what he said. He definitely said what he said. And listen here, I want you guys to get on over and get your mug. You guys got to get on over and get your mug. It is the one with this photo right here. Let me see. It's actually this one right here. So you guys can order it today. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here, let me get into the chat with you all. And I'm gonna drop the link. You guys can go over there and order your mug with this photo on there.
Chat with you.
Mm-hmm. You can order it today. I sure can. Okay. Yes. So just click that link and it'll take you right there. We have a mug with that photo. Okay. With that photo. Here, I'll show you. Let me cut my camera on. Yeah, we have that photo on a mug. Okay. We have it on the mug, girl. Get into it. We're not playing. And guess what? It's 15.99. Mm-hmm. It is 15.99. And I believe there's a 15% code. Once you log on, it'll ask you, do you want to incorporate the code? So yeah, there is the mug. Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. It stops here. Everybody kept making fun of me, so now we are making money. Okay, so it stops here. Yes, honey. The viral sensation Queen Tulsa. Yes, honey. We got her on a mug, girl. Get your mug today. You guys get your mug today, okay? Listen, yeah, they thought it was funny, so now we got a mug. Hmm. They can get them one. Hmm. They can gift them to each other. It stops here. It stops here. You know, yeah. So that's what you'll be getting. Hmm. Yes. I want you guys to go ahead and put in your orders today. There's the link. Go ahead and get your It Stops Here mug, okay? Because somebody needs to know it stops here, okay? When you at work and you want to tell your boss off, you just get that cup out, okay? Put you something in it. Mm-hmm. 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 Absolutely. Get into her. Tangy Grace says simply iconic. Yes. Thank you, Tangy Grace. Shout out to my brother Blaney. One, and Tangy Grace up in the building. Oh, absolutely. Y'all get on over there and get your mugs today. Okay. You can definitely get it. It stops here. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead and get it. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it, baby. Get it while supplies last. Okay. We want everybody beat us there. Don't meet us there. Okay. Yes. So yeah, I was very excited about this. We actually designed this today. And we got that. What did they say? It was a toilet tissue roll. The toilet tissue roll is right there. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. I need you guys to get on over there. Hmm. Yes. Get your mugs today. Get your mug, okay? The link is in the comments. Get your mug today. I know y'all like it. It stops here. Get your mug today. You need it for work. You need it for your desk. Send it to your mom, your grandma, your grandpa, your cousin, your coworkers, a content creator. Send it to them for Christmas. Send it to them for Christmas. And put my name on it. It says from Queen Tulsa. They're going to be surprised. They're going to be like, what's in it? Uh huh. Yeah. The viral sensation, Queen Tulsa. I'm a sensation, honey. Okay. Yes. They put it right up on there. Uh oh. My banner stopped. Okay. Am I still here? Okay. Yeah. Hopefully. Yes. We're here. Yes, ma'am. But anywho, yeah, that's what we had today. But I really wanted you guys to see that. It's me. It's that photo. Buy a cup and send it to me. If you want to buy it, buy the mug and send it to me. Have it shipped to my PO box here. Mm. Here you can have it shipped here. Tangy Grace says, I'm ordering mine now. Thank you so much. Yes, we need to. Y'all need to get that. You need it in your life. You definitely need it in your life. If you want to buy one and you really don't want it, you can send it to me. There's the PO box. Make sure you're following me on Facebook, The Queen Tulsa Show. You guys are following me here on Queen Tulsa here on YouTube, and also follow me on Twitch, Queen Tulsa. I need about I need some more subscribers on there so I can be monetized on Twitch. So you guys can help a sister out. It's free 99. But yeah, there's the mug. I want you guys to really enjoy it. It stops here. What a great Christmas gift. You know, and I've been told, like, you need that on a shirt, you need that on a mug, you need that somewhere. So the next thing is going to go on a t shirt. Oh my God, I love your Twitch photo. Yes, God. Yes, honey. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you love that hair, I love blonde. And baby, I've been having fun with the blonde. I've been definitely having fun with the blonde. Y'all get on over there and order your mugs today. It stops here. It stops here, honey. Okay, the viral sensation Queen Tosa. Yes. I'm the number one sensation on the internet. Okay. Shout out to the number one believers. If you're a number one believer, if you've been here since day one, you are a number one believer. Can we put our Kias up in the air? Did we score? Did we score? Did we score? Put your Kias in the air if we scored. Mm-hmm. Every time, we're turning our pain into purpose. Okay. And when I look at that cup, that mug, I look at a moment that I was vulnerable and I was, being serious and I was asking, like, I was taking up a donation for $25,000 and because I was attacked and they thought that it was funny, they thought that they were going to like really mess with me in my time of hurt and laugh in my face. And I just got really frustrated. I really got frustrated. And, I had told them it stops here because I thought we were women empowerment. I thought we were working together as women and we were working behind the scenes. We were coming up with some ideas to where we can, do our big ones. And so it's like, what happened? Like, I'm not asking you by yourself give me $25,000. It was a GoFundMe, you know? It was a GoFundMe. Look, look, look. There we go. I'm really excited. I'm just ready for some more sales. We have 4 sales. We have a lot of people looking, um, but we just have 4 sales right now. We'll have 5 because Tangi's gonna order this one, so we'll have 5 sales. But yeah, I'm doing something positive with my time. Y'all like it? Will y'all order it, please? I put the link in there. These are royalties, y'all. This is not merch. This is royalties. Okay. Okay. Ordering a mug now. Yes, thank you so much. Which one are you gonna order? It stops here. The viral sensation Queen Tosa. Or where's the other mugs at? No, we have another mug. And then we got the stop calling my MFN phone case. And then that one I have to take down. But you got a glass with me on there. You got a hoodie with me on there. Phone case. Yeah. You said yes. Okay. So you're gonna order the it stops here? That's me. With the toilet tissue around my neck. They said it was a toilet tissue child. Girl, when they started seeing that, I was like, these people are they really just out of their mind. Oh, she ordered that off of Amazon. Well, it stops here, honey. Yeah, just ordered. You did? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love the support. Thank you so much. Here, let me give you a thank you. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for purchasing your royalty. Yeah. The family royalties, you know. Yes. And this is something that you can keep forever, you know. And then you have a memory, you have it one of those days, and girl, you look at that cup and you say, girl, if she can make it, I can make it. Girl, if she can make it, I can make it. Okay. Yes. I'm so excited. And I know you all will be too. Once you get it, you're going to be so excited. Yes. The girl has royalties. Okay. So listen, thank you so much for that beautiful order. Thank you all. Shout out to our beautiful um head royals. Okay, get up into it. For keeping us safe during this flight. Okay. And we'll be preparing for landing in about 15 minutes. Okay. So I'll see you guys at what? What did I put it for? I set it for like 9:30. So I got 9:30 to 30. And actually, this is gonna be cool because my latest one is actually gonna be over. So yeah, we created that today. Let's see. Okay, so you have a choice. So you have that one. It stops here. Or you have this purple one. I didn't put anything on it, which I feel like I should have, but I didn't, so I'll have to like redo that one. But so you got that one, and then you have stop calling my MFN phone in Tulsa, and then you have let's see. So you have me there, excuse me, and then with Queen Tulsa, it's a royal vibe. So you have a selection. I mean, you have options. I think I'm gonna delete this one and take it off. I'm gonna take this one off and redo it. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We create in royalties so our royal family can have, you know, to cherish. Yeah. Waiting on one, he says, please like, share, subscribe. Yes. And we are the butterflies. So if you ever wondering why are they putting all those butterflies in there, that is why. Okay, I'm looking at myself. Okay, I gotta go back here. Hold on. What did I just do? Oh, okay. I gotta go back in there because I gotta hit the link. Okay, so where's the link? Okay, so there's a link right there. Mm-hmm. And the link is in the chat. Okay, so I'm about to copy the link. I'm about to put it in the chat. So if you guys, this is what you gotta do. Only thing you gotta do is click the link and it's gonna bring it up. See? Just click the link and then it's gonna take you right here. And then you can click those three little letters and then you could just check out. Oh, and then I do have bedding. That's a fleece blanket. So I do have bedding. So I have unisex men tees, t-shirts, hoodies and sweatshirts, unisex men pants, homeware, bedding, accessories. We have phone cases and stickers. Drinkware. We have mugs and pint glasses. And you can find all that just by clicking. And I'm honestly out here working. I'm honestly out here working. This is not working for me. This is my career. So, it's not a job. I love what I do. Yes. We got an order. I appreciate you so much. Again, we really appreciate you. It means a lot. It does. Yeah, because people were saying, "Oh, I'm gonna start making merch." Da 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 da. Beat you to it. Hmm. Get into it. Like I said, people can order these mugs. Send them to a creator. You know, send them to a creator with a big old bow on it. Hmm. And if you really enjoy it, buy two or three of them. Hmm. And if you order anything over $75, your shipping is free. So anything over $75, your shipping is free. Yes, ma'am. All right, you all. So I'm gonna just chill out until it's time for us to come back live. Right. Thank you all for coming out and hanging, and and joining in on the commentary and listening. And for those of you that hopped out the bush, thank you. For those of you that didn't, I appreciate you. Just make sure you like, share, subscribe, and catch us back here a little bit soon. I mean, a little bit later. All right.